geographically. We are born from the ocean floor up. In other words, all our volcanoes popped out of the ocean, dropped its lava. Left and right is lava flow. But what you see, those crevices are not made by the lava. They're made by erosion due to rain and waterfalls. We do have 60 to 70 inches annual rainfall here in this valley. Now, what causes those? That is the waterfall. We have 27 beautiful cascading waterfalls that run through this area when we have large storms. 7 on this side. So 27 on this side, 7 on this side. Beautiful cascading waterfalls. We call this area Paliku. Paliku means erect cliffs.
You, me, and Dupree.
51st date, Drew Barrymore, Adam Stanley. This is the road that Drew Barrymore would drive home every day. Adam Stanley falls in love with this girl, meets her in our place called the Hukilao Cafe, which is down in Hakipu over that mountain. He knows that this is the road she drives home every day, so he takes his pet penguin, puts it right here, hoping she'll see the penguin on the way home. The only problem is she's daydreaming, runs over that poor penguin. But it's a very funny movie. In front of me is our zip line. That is the zip line right in front of me. We have 7 tiers. You hook up 7 different times, slide down 7 different lines right here. Our zip line. That mountain is called Pu'u Huli Huli. That is the second tallest. That is the tallest mountain at 2,216 feet. The ranch owns it. They purchased from the top of the mountain down. They purchased that in 1880. December 22nd for $5,215. That is 1,100 acres to include an ancient Hawaiian fish pond. Okay. So here you have your helicopters. Any of you have ridden one of those? Any of you were in the military in the 1960s, early 70s? So this road is new because the movie company purchased everything on that side. And the reason why they purchased it is because they're trying to finish up their movie called The Titan, which someday will be called something else. They closed that part of, what do you mean, that side? No, they purchased the right to use it for the filming because we're not supposed to be on this road. This road was made 2 days ago. We're supposed to have another road that went down that way, but because they finished filming, they don't want us anywhere near it because we do all kind of dummy things, you know. When we allowed us to go there, I just took my sweet time, and they didn't like that idea. What the heck? You only get scolded once. Oh. It's been, let's see, about almost 2 months now. Okay, so when we pass this thing, you'll see our state tree. This is called our Kukuina tree. I'll show you on the map. This tree became a state in 1959, August 21st. We became the 50th state of the United States. These trees in front of me are the Kukuina tree. Now we always thought we were going to be the 49th state, but son of a gun, Alaska snuck in behind us, and they became the 49th state a couple of months ahead of us, and we became the 50th, but we don't care. We love being the 50th state. Why? How else do we have that famous TV program, Hawaii 5-0? Otherwise, it would be called Hawaii 4-9. So these are the Kukuina tree. We take the seed, crack it open, take the meat. The meat, we stack it on a stick, we light it, our Hawaiian candle. We call it the kukui nut. Europeans saw what we're doing with the meat. They call it our candle nut tree. Okay. We also take the meat. You want to be a good friend? You take the meat, dip it in chocolate. When you dip it in chocolate, you give it to your friend. Just make sure he or she is on the toilet because this thing is a mean laxative. In goes the meat, out comes everything else, and if you're not prepared, woohoo, what a mess. Come on, let's go, Jimmy. Let's go. We can make it. We can make it. Yeah. So this is the movie site for Windtalker, Nicolas Cage, Adam Beach. This is where we had tried to recreate the battle of Saipan. What we did was they brought in 759 extras. They brought in fake tanks. They wanted to recreate the battle of Saipan. 250 explosions. This area was dotted with holes to make it look like it was really a battle area. They brought Japanese tank, American tanks. They brought fake coconut trees. They closed the park for 8 months to do this film. This is the Battle of Saipan. The reason why they did this is because they were trying to expose or give everybody the idea of the Navajo Indians who were instrumental in these battles in the South Pacific. They drafted 500 Navajo-speaking Indians, and they became Marines, and they were used as radio operators during the war. They were the little edge of the Marines because the Japanese never decipher what one Navajo was saying to another Navajo in their own language. So the Navajo code was developed by 28 young Navajo men who taught the other 500 Navajo men about the Navajo language or the Windtalker language. It was used in the Second World War, never broken by the Japanese, used during the Korean War, never broken by the Koreans, and for a short period of time it was used by during the Vietnam War. Now I hope you guys have the swimwear because just in case we can't make it through this pond. Okay, so 500 AD, islands discovered by Polynesians. When they arrived here, the only thing they found here were migrating birds, no other animals. The Polynesians fell in love with the islands because of its abundance of fresh water. Fresh water is the key thing in anybody's